Well, on today's random project, my wife picked up this thing. It's one of these all-in-one bread makers. I don't know. I like bread the old-fashioned way. So I'm going to try this thing and see how it works. So what you do is, this is a little mixing pot slash cooking pan it uses. So we're going to take, I don't know, about 1 3/4 cups of water. We're gonna let that be warm water, put the yeast in it, because I don't have the right yeast. So we're gonna put this in there and let the yeast do its thing for a few minutes. And then we're gonna add some melted butter, about a couple tablespoons. And then we put a little vegetable oil in there, about 1.5 tablespoons. 5 cups of flour. And then when the water is still warm, we're gonna put the 2 tablespoons of sugar in there. A pinch of salt. Then we're gonna throw this all in the machine because you don't have to mix it. And then we're gonna give it its 3 hours and see what happens. Okay, we have warm water. I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of sugar. Okay, and then we're gonna put the yeast in. Now, a lot of people don't know yeast is a living organism. And so if you put too hot of water, it dies. So put this in here. I get the package open. Okay. And cooking is not my forte, so bear with me. Spread that in there. Bread machines actually use their own kind of yeast, so I'm kind of cheating here. We're going to try this. I know this usually works. Give that, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. And we'll see what it looks like. All right, it's been 10 minutes and the yeast is starting to activate. As I said, it is a living organism. It actually likes to eat sugar. I know that from making beer and things like that. So now that it's floating up to the surface, we're gonna add a couple tablespoons of melted butter. Then we're gonna toss in, couple tablespoons of oil, just vegetable oil. Now, first time I've used this thing, so we'll see how it works. But it says just to toss everything in it and turn it on. Next thing is our salt. This is about 1.5 tablespoons of salt. I don't like a lot of salt in things. Okay. And then, now comes the fun part. We're going to put 5 cups of flour into this thing. All right, that's 5. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this put into the machine and we'll see what it looks like. All right, here we are set up in the bread maker. This locks in. It's actually got its own mixing device in the bottom of it, so it will stir itself. We're gonna set this to medium. Oh, it's already set. It's already set to 2 pounds. So then I do believe we just hit the power button. And there you go, it self-mixes. Let's see what this is gonna look like, because I'm kind of curious. It looks like it's gonna take about 3 hours too. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna close the lid, let this thing work for a while, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, look, check on how it's doing. Oh yeah. See how it does. Never know, I might have to add a little more water, but we'll see. Okay, let's check it again. I did add a little more water into it. Looked a little dry, so we'll see how this works out. All right, the machine stopped mixing. Looks like it's gonna let the dough rise now. So I'm guessing that's a big part of the free hours. Usually you gotta let it rise for a couple hours. So yeah, now it's a waiting game. See what happens. Okay, it's been a few hours since I made the bread. This is it coming out of the bread maker. It's still in this pot thing. Yeah, we'll see what this looks like. See if we can get it out. Ooh, slid right out. Oh wow, look at that. Little mixer still stuck in the bottom. Let's see if we can get that out. Oh, comes out pretty easy. Okay, well, as you can tell, it turned out pretty good. It's pretty heavy. I don't know, it looks okay. See what that looks like. In the meantime, I did go ahead and make another one, a more traditional style. So let's have a look at that. All right, this is like your traditional bread pan bread. I made this just to show you the difference. Oh, pops right out. That's what I'm used to, this style. This is the exact same recipe as the other one. Yeah, they both look similar in ways. Both the same weight. It's exactly the same recipe I used for that one. But, yeah, let's see what they look like when I cut them open. All right, let's cut into this thing and see what it looks like. Looks like a pretty dense bread, but it's really soft. Just like this. Let's see what it tastes like. Definitely pretty good. Let's see what the other one looks like. This one looks like it puffed out a little bit better. Let's see what this one tastes like. Yeah, this one's softer. This one's a little harder. I guess this one was allowed to expand more. And this one, because of the constraints of the bread maker, couldn't expand as much, so it's like a more dense bread. But all in all, bread maker's not bad. I still prefer the traditional style, but this is really easy. Just throw all the ingredients in there and just hit a button and wait 3 hours. So it's not bad. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.